Well, guys, it's that time of the week again. It's come around very, very quickly this week, Chris. It's weekly wrap time, and we've got a massive week of racing coming up. But just wanted to touch on a couple of runs during the week just gone. We had a Missile Magnate on debut at Newcastle last Saturday. Had a fantastic day out with a big group of owners, and just missed out on the win. Got a nice second. And Chris, it was a nice run.
Excellent run. Yeah, I was really encouraged by that. I was very pleased to see what he did. It was a 900 metre scamper, and I dare say if there was an extra 100 metres, he would have won that. He was a bit green, showed his inexperience, which is fair enough. First run at the races, but was just a bit shy in amongst the other horses. But once he got a bit of clear air, he really hit the line hard. So. Reminiscent of his dam, Missile Mantra, who had an awfully big finish on her as well. So hopefully that has been passed down to him. But I thought he did a fantastic job, and he'll take natural improvement out of that, and I'm sure he'll go on to be very hard to beat in his next start.
And nominated on the Kenzo track next Thursday, but we'll get to that. And the other one to talk about, Usain Bolt. Ran into a pretty good one, but he was stepping up in grade coming off the dominant win last start, and I thought he was really good and doesn't look out of place in that company.
Not at all. He's a horse who just keeps improving, taking each step in his stride, really. It was a good, courageous performance the other day. Very pleased to see that for him and his owners, and another horse who's his next win's not far away as well, but he's running really well.
Yeah, no, he is. No, going very well. So congratulations to those owners. I know it wasn't a win, but it was very close, and it's not far away. So just before we move on to this week, just wanted to mention the open day, which is Sunday week, the 16th, down at the beautiful Thenford Farm in the Southern Highlands at Exeter. We're going to parade all of our yearlings. Of which we've got 9. We'll have a bit of a demonstration of the breaking in process, and then we'll have a lovely lunch in the garden. So if you haven't already registered your interest, please do. I'll put the link in the bottom of this communication. We'd love to have you on board, and hopefully see plenty of you there. So
yeah, it was an outstanding day last year, wasn't it? Everyone had a great time, and for those of you who were there last year, I just thought we should mention that Greg Bennett, our breaker, will just be showing a different aspect to the breaking in this time, just to mix things up a little bit.
So, moving on to this week, I looked at my watch because in about an hour's time, we have Hiawatha stepping out at Ballarat. He's over 2,000. He's had a nice freshen up, probably about 4 or 5 weeks. Bit of time on the beach. I don't know about you, Chris, but I'm always
feeling better.
I go well after coming off a couple of weeks at the beach. So lightning quick. So hopefully it's worked for him. He steps out at 5 o'clock at Ballarat.
Well, we're about to find out if it's worked well for him. They've been pleased with the way he's gone. They sort of feel like they've had a positive response from him down there, which is exactly what we're after. I think it's a really good race for him. I believe he will perform well here. Does have barrier 12 of 12 though. That's the one negative here. So he will need a little bit of luck from the barrier. Hopefully he can get the right sort of run. He'll probably move forward and hopefully get across. Hopefully he can dictate terms and then just be scooting away from them down the straight, but nice big long straight there, which should suit him, and I expect him to run well.
Geez, you made that sound easy. Kobe Jennings on board. He'll get the job done. Moving on to tomorrow, massive day tomorrow for Triple Crown at Randwick, starting with Marzu second up into the 1,000 metre challenge stakes. I think at the moment he's about third favourite. We had a little bit of rain before. A bit more rain had helped, but look, he doesn't need it. And I think he's a good winning chance here tomorrow.
Oh, look out, Sam has called it and called it early. He's going great. I thought he ran well first up. Second up, he's got that little bit of extra fitness under the belt. 1,000 metres is certainly on the short side for him. I can see him running really well. I know Joe Pride has been thrilled with him this preparation. Hopefully it does rain a bit more, because I mean, whilst he'll run well on a good track, which I think was a good 4 earlier today at least. I know there's been a bit of rain since, but a nice wet track just gives him an extra edge over some of the others, especially with some of the others being first up as well. So, geez, it'll be super exciting if he can collect the chockies here. But for mine, good each way chance.
Jay Collett on board, he'll get the job done. He's going well at the moment.
Yep, no, he's fine.
Then we move on to the next race at Randwick, which is the Group 1 Randwick Guineas. And we've got firm agreement, our star 3-year-old stepping out. Still a little short for him. Don't want to steal too much of your thunder, Chris, but still a little short for him. But we just want to see him he probably went a bit too far forward last start, and just take it a little easier in the first half of the race. Obviously, red hot field, broadsiding in it, and he's $1.60 favourite or something like that. But just want to see him come home strongly, so he's well and truly prepared for bigger and better things to come in the coming month.
Yeah, exactly right. And I mean, look, it's as you say, it's a red hot field. He deserves to be there, but as we've said the whole way along, his main target, this preparation, is the Group 1 Rosehill Guineas. Over the 2,000 metres on Golden Slipper Day, or otherwise known as Manion Cup Day. And yeah, a mile better than last start, which was 1,400. So it'll suit him a little bit better, but he'll certainly be looking for further. And just love to see him run well. And I'm sure he'll be ridden a touch more conservatively this race. And I expect him to be finishing off well, and that'll hopefully top him off nicely for his next assignment in the Rosehill Guineas.
I reckon he'd enjoy the wet too. So
probably.
Anyway, Cast of Thousands on track tomorrow amongst the 2 sets of ownership groups. So hopefully it's a lovely wet day where we can enjoy the rain and some results. So good luck to the owners tomorrow. Moving on, Monday we have 2 stepping out at the trials. We've got our 2-year-old Hay Street, Capitalist Gelding. He was very impressive actually in his first trial of the preparation and his first trial of his career. So he's stepping out again. He'll be asked a little more, and really excited to see how he goes. Yeah,
he was excellent in his first trial. Very enthused by that, and he's obviously got his share of ability, as a lot of the capitalists do, and I expect him to trial very well again here for his second outing, and off to the races for him after that.
Yep, and then we've got Pioronimo. He's had a long break. He went out a bit sore when he went out a few months ago. He's had a nice long break. He's been back in work, and Rob and Annabelle have been happy with him, so he steps out for his first trial of the preparation. He won't be asked too much, but be good to get him back on the track.
Yeah, definitely. Looking forward to seeing him there, and it'll be a very soft, quiet trial for him first up, and then second up he'll be allowed to stretch out some more in his second trial. But lovely horse. Looking forward to him being back at the trials and then races.
Wednesday, we've got nominations in for a Cast of Thousands actually as well. And we've spoken about a few of these in the past weeks, but so we'll just touch on them. We've got Capital Asset nominated, obviously been searching for a softer track. Hopefully get that next week on the Kenzo track.
Chance, it's got to be.
So we'll consider that. Missile Magnate, we talked about him coming off that really nice first debut run. So we'll have a look at that. Might be a bit soon.
Yeah, probably won't go there, I'd say, but have nominated him to keep the options open, but probably more likely go to 1,100 metres at Gosford the following week.
Zoo Prince, he's coming off a nice up in grade second at in
Rosehill.
Sydney.
Yeah,
Rosehill.
Yep.
Coming off that win before that, so he's in good form. Really looking forward to seeing him step out again if it's at Kenzo on Thursday.
Yep.
And then Cheeky Dancer.
Can't wait to see
her.
Gotta
get her there, hey?
Can't wait.
Absolutely.
So, looking to make her debut. The daughter of Minari, lovely mare now. But yeah, she's she's got her talent, that's for sure, and she's trialled well leading into this, so can't wait to see her get her racing underway.
Probably a bit of softness in the track won't hurt her either.
Perfect. Yep.
Looking forward to that, and hopefully we've got plenty of owners there. They've been very patient. So,
So,
that's it. That's it for the week's runners. I'm sure there was something I
you've
had
missed.
forgotten to mention, but
I'm sure our viewers will let you know with a bit of feedback.
hopefully our owners have realised we've swapped colours this week. We thought we'd try a little switcheroo, and we certainly didn't swap shirts though.
No, certainly didn't. Yeah, we
Got a few kilos on you. Last week, red hot tips last week. Now, before I go to what Chris and I achieved, I just wanted to make a special mention of Mark.
G'day, Mark.
Over in WA. Mark, I reached out to Mark after his convoluted bet last week, where he got on 3 short-priced favourites in a multi. He got 2 of them. So, and he was saying, "You got to give me a rap for the 2 of them."
Well done.
Well, not really. I mean, I spend most weeks sledging you, so he deserves it as well. He wanted to be the first owner, and he got Lady Shenandoah up at $1.24.
Good job.
He got another one up at $1.65. Thought that was good, and didn't get the $2.30 up to get the $7. So,
It happens.
Mark, you might have to wait a few weeks before you have another crack. But on that note, if anyone would like to submit a tip next week, obviously I can only submit one person's, but happy to consider them, and maybe we can make that a bit of a weekly event. Guest tipping.
Yeah, I like it.
Anyway, but don't do what Mark did. Us.
Otherwise you get sledged the following week.
Chris, you actually, well, you and
Oh,
Mark.
Here we go.
You and Mark.
What?
You actually got 3 last week.
Yes.
So well done. Well
Thank you.
done. You got the Tars. I sledged you for going on rugby. They won,
Everyone
paying
loves a winner.
$1.25.
Yep.
Lady Shenandoah. I said $1.24, but $1.28. So well done.
Yeah, good.
And you redeemed yourself just slightly because you got Kings Valley in the last
Ka-ching.
$3.30.
Yes, happy days.
So I think your 3 wins paid about as much as my 1.
Oh, here we go.
I got Set to Shine up in Queensland and paid $4. So,
Nice. Very good.
and I had Charwolf who was scratched, so I think we had a pretty good week, to be honest.
Yeah, we did. The only
So-
problem is all the viewers stopped backing them last week after your effort last week. Or the week before, sorry.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, what do you got?
This week, I've got a few crackers. We're going to start off with at Ranwick in race 2, the Fireball Stakes. Yoshinobu.
You're telling the story.
Yoshinobu, that's what we'll run with. The Annabelle Neesham, Rob Archibald runner. With J Mac on board, jumping from a tricky gate there in barrier 8 of 9. But a nice talented horse, very progressive last preparation. Only finished a couple lengths behind Switzerland in the Roman Consul. And I think that sort of form, first up this preparation, will be enough to get the job done. So, Yoshinobu, I should stop saying it.
Yeah, all right, good name. I like it.
For the win.
I like it. How much to pay?
$3.20. That's okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
fair enough.
Put the house on, you get 3 back. Race 4, Todman Stakes. And, oh, geez, I was umming and ahhing here. North of England or Woden. Oh, I might
North
pick-
England, not north of. North
North England, of course, yes. North England, I've decided will get pipped on the post. And Woden...
Are you going back to Woden?
Yeah, I know. I've been changing all afternoon. Woden will run it down on the line, I think. So a good winning chance there for that son of Wooten Bassett, who are flying. And then down in Flemington, I couldn't go past in the Australia Cup Prelude, Middle Earth for Kieran Maher and Mark Zara. A very dangerous combination, those two. So another winner there, and then we'll roll that into the All-Star Mile with your old mate, Mr. Brightside. And if you haven't got any winners after all that, I suggest you watch the Waratahs Force on Saturday night in the rugby. And as much as it pains me to say, I think the Force might actually win that at odds of $2.70 head-to-head against the Waratahs of $1.45. So unfortunately, the Force might win that. There you go. I've covered a bit of ground this week.
Fair enough.
What have you got?
I thought you might give rugby away.
Not when I won last week.
Yep. Oh, we've crossed over a fair bit actually.
Have
We've
we?
crossed over a fair bit.
That's
I
concerning.
will start with Ramwick, race 4, the Todman. I'm going for a little better odds than you. You didn't mention that Waderton was about $2.20. I'm on
Don't set the
number
odds.
3, Tycoon Star, paying $10. The Hayes boys are on fire with their 2-year-olds this year, so I'm going for number 3, Tycoon Star and the Todman. Moving on to the
Great race.
Canterbury. Oh yeah. 2-year-olds. We said
Oh, I know. I don't know why we're backing them.
yeah, that's why I've gone a little bit better value. Race 8, the Canterbury Stakes. I'm on my mate number 1, Charwolf, paying $8.
Massive call.
Was it?
Oh, dropping back in distance. I think he really wants to go up in distance myself, but
Joe Pride.
it'll run well, but
You'll be right.
won't be winning.
Joe Pride will get 6 and 8.
Okay.
Then I move to Flemington. I'm against you in the Australia Cup Prelude. I'm on number 1, Duke de Sessa, paying about $4.50. Charwolf's $8, so I thought $8 is pretty good odds. We are together in the All-Star Mile.
Of course.
Mr. Brightside, love him, and I think you'll get one back on another Will, who got him last time they went up against each other. And I've stuck with another one I like. No, race 9 in the Newmarket, number 6, Ray Magniero.
Awesome. There's a
Yep.
fill-up.
Yep. So, and that's about $9 too. So I've gone for pretty decent odds, and you've not.
Well,
I know you got to.
we'll see the outcome come Saturday night.
Yep. Anyway, guys, that is it. Long one today, but really exciting week, big weekend of racing. Good luck to all of our owners, and have a great weekend.
Enjoy your weekend, guys.